I am coming into, this is Camp Duncan. This is one of the campsites. This is a girls only camp. These are for young ladies that are going through some troublesome things in their home life, and they're here for 14 to 16 months to get, things controlled in their life and be able to return home. And so these girls live outside in this camp year round. I just want to show you a little bit of the camp. This is their tent that they eat in. These young ladies, they all take turns. They cook and they do everything for themselves right here, but this is where they have their meals, where they do their homework, all that type of thing. They do not go to public school. They have some folks here that teach them, and so everything's done right here. This is a clay oven. This is what they use to cook inside of. And then behind it is an area where they have a brick, I don't know if you'd call that, just a grill where they can cook on, and the supplies that they would need, pots, pans, all those things. And then going on around, the next area is their wood area. They have to use wood year round to cook with, so these girls, they chop their own wood, and you can see a huge pile of it right here. And their area to chop is all covered up. They lay the wood, I guess, across this area. The only reason I'm able to visit this site today is because these young ladies are on a trip, and so I'm able to see their site. This next tent is their, what they call the arts and crafts area, and it's where they can paint, they can make things, I guess. They have a wood stove here. It is a brick floor here. The rest of these floors appear to all be just sand, but this is a brick floor, and when winter time comes, they'll put the pipe back on for that wood stove there. And then I come to, there's 3 actual living areas here, and this is what the living areas are like for the young ladies that are staying here. You'll see the black mesh. What they do is they hang that over the post of the bed so that mosquitoes and things like that will not bother them. This little trail between these 2 houses takes you to their bathhouse where they shower and use the bathroom. And the bathroom is like old-fashioned outhouse. They dig a hole, they use the bathroom there, and then eventually they cover it over with dirt, and they put lime on it to knock down the smell. But they shower there as well. Here's another living area. It's very similar to the first one I showed you. And 3 beds here as well. Some of the young ladies' shoes and clothing is still here for when they return from their trip. There's one more living area here. Well, this little road here, or not road, this little path goes out to an area where they call the powwow, and they gather there every evening to discuss their day and the things they accomplished that day, any issues they had that day. Another living area, and again, they've left, these ladies are coming back, and this has been built by wood and tarps. This is the counselor's place, the one who stays here with the young ladies. They stay here, and this is the only one that has a front porch on it, and the front porch is designed so that the young ladies can approach the camp counselor, and they have to be invited in. They're trying to train them the ability to be invited into something, and they can sit in the rocking chairs and talk to the counselors. And of course, we've got a little sitting area right here, but that's pretty much the camp, starting with that and going all the way around. And this is where they brush their teeth. These two guys, I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
I'm Brad Gearhart, the director here at Camp Duncan.
Okay, and
Micah Lee, I'm a director of development for this area, and I just help make sure there's awareness, gifts in kinds, and finances available to keep these girls safe and have everything they need once they're here.
Man. All right. Well, that's this camp.